YouTube, this is Fastball11 here coming at you with another video. This video is going to be a Minecraft 1.11 Snapshot video. Start off, these are the shulker boxes. They're a new item that was just introduced and they're amazing. And furthermore, they drop from shulkers, which as you can see here, this one's the odd one out. Even though it looks like the rest. And they can be colored now. Shulkers and shulker boxes can be colored now. Or dyed. And there's about a 50% chance of a shulker box dropping from one of these. Unfortunately, I didn't get it that time, but about half the time you get a shulker box, or a shulker shell rather. And this is what it looks like. And the crafting recipe for a shulker box is really simple. All you have to do is put 2 shulker shells at the bottom and top of the crafting bench and put the chest in the middle. Next, you can also dispense shulker boxes, which I think is pretty cool. And if you break it, it retains all of the items. It's essentially a backpack. This is a chest backpack, which is amazing. And even cooler, what I was wondering is if the shulker box would dispense if you're standing here, which it won't. It will save all of the shulker boxes, and if there's already a shulker box or a block here, it will of course not dispense either. And it can also be picked up and stored in hoppers. Oh, and it's also broken by pistons. And it can also be stored in ender chests, so this gives a lot more space in your ender chests. And of course, chests and trap chests can store them as well. They can also be placed in several different directions. They can be placed on their sides, upside down even, and of course the normal way here. And they also retain NBT data and their normal data here. Next, we have some new mobs. We have the Vex, which only drops XP, and this is what the spawn egg looks like. We also have this guy right here, which is the evocation villager, and I had trouble getting the command for this. So if you need it, it's right here. And I also had trouble for the vindication illager. Not villager, but illager. So here's the command for that as well. And these two are certainly interesting. They're sort of the opposite of villagers. In fact, let me grab one of these, or both of them would be better. And if I grab a villager, you will be able to see that that villagers run away from these guys. Oh, you can already see it there. But if I spawn him in, you'll see that this guy starts to do his crazy attacks. This was anticlimactic. There we go. He'll spawn some Vexes to go after him. And not only that, but Vindicators will actually attack them with their axes. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave that madness be. And these guys drop XP and this awesome totem thing. Totem of Undying. Completely forgot the name for a second. And what's cool about this, if I hold it in my hand or offhand and do the command /kill. In fact, let me go into game mode 0 to show you this better. If I do /kill, it will not work. But if I kill myself any other way with this totem in my hand or offhand, it will save me and give me absorption for a small amount of time and regeneration too for about 40 seconds. So that's a pretty cool new item. Also, along with that, going back into game mode 1, there are brand new llamas, which also drop XP when killed. And they also drop leather, and this is the spawn egg. And this is the spawn egg. Oh, missing. This is the spawn egg for the Vindicator. That's weird. Must have despawned or something. But llamas can also wear carpets on top of them. And you have access to chest slots in here. And all of these can be filled up. Possibly. It's a random chance whether you get 3, 6, 9, 12, or 15 slots. And there are new observer blocks, which are pretty cool. They act like butt update detectors. In fact, let me show you here. I can just grab a block, and whenever I place a block, it gives a redstone output. And these are still kept in the game, however, these are new blocks to replace them as well. And this is the crafting recipe for them, and they can also be placed in several different orientations. And as you can see here, they take, well, they give off many updates, including changing repeater ticks, which is pretty cool. However, many people were complaining that they don't respond to trapdoors, like so. Yet butt update detectors, the normal ones, do not either. But the cool thing about these is that they act as repeaters, sort of. However, they do not follow normal repeater ticks, so they won't add up. Normally with repeaters, this would take quite a while to reach this redstone lamp, but as you will see, it's instant. And that's another pretty cool feature as well. Furthermore, it will also detect stuff from a block away, not right next to it. So if I change this repeater, you'll see that the redstone lamp also turns on. There's also a new game rule, max entity cramming, and the default setting is 24. This basically means if you have a ton of mobs in one area, that there's a cap on them, but you have to add one to the number that you're setting. So for 24, that means that there's 25 possible mobs that could be in one space with this default. There is also a new map color thing, and maps can now be changed with a command, or the color of them rather. Moving on from that, items in flower pots can now be taken out and replaced. And there's new cursed enchantments, which are featured on my sword, which has the curse of vanishing, and the curse of binding is on my chest plate, which can only go on armor. And if I put it on me and go into game mode 0 like I'm supposed to, you will see that I am unable to take it off. Hopefully you guys heard that clicking. But now if I /kill myself, even with keep inventory on, I should lose that sword, which I did not. Fail number 2, and Mojang said that that should be fixed. Alright, now with that out of the way, if I /kill myself one more time, you will see that once I go back to pick up all my items from over here, that everything, including the binding chestplate, will be here. However, there is no sword in sight. Another cool thing is that zombie villagers now have their own sounds. Take a listen. And the last amazing thing about the 1.11 snapshots is the addition of a brand new humongous structure, the mansion. These typically spawn in dark oak forests and have random loot in them. Along with the 3 new mobs, the 3 new hostile mobs, and many, many rooms to explore, which is awesome. And these are also random, so rooms can spawn randomly in different areas, which is amazing. And the developers also said that this was mostly done using the structure blocks from 1.9, so that's even cooler. And as you can see as I'm going through the rooms, there's a lot of different variations of stuff. Alright, for some reason my game just crashed, so be careful when playing in the snapshots, and always remember to make backups of your world. But as I was saying before, now that I'm going through all of these rooms, you can see the different variations of them, how diverse each of them are, and just how big this structure is. You want to be prepared, and it's been said many times that this is an end game structure. But there's many rewards, like several totems of undying. And the plus is that all the mobs in here, or all the new mobs from 1.11, only spawn once. So that means that every time you kill a mob, it won't come back. And that's a good thing. That means that after you're done beating this and lighting it up, that you can make it your home. But anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. And this has been Fastball11 here, signing out. Goodbye, guys.